We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I'm not playing all white jerseys.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. We'll get this out to Tootin. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Now Lawrence. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football, too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Throw right side, caught by Davis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better. And if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, they miss an opportunity to put some points on the board on the opening drive. They pass on the field goal. What'd you think?
I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint for them. First drive of the game, they set the tone, right? They go downfield. They let them know how aggressive they're going to be all game long. Even if they don't get it, because it's the first drive of the game, you're not that worried about it. Hey, we got plenty of other opportunities as this game moves on.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Over the middle, complete. That's Schwartz. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Hunter now will go in motion left. From midfield now, Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love the sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board. You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because
When you take it 5 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. The Cowboys at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Trying to set up a screen for Blue. They find some open field here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Past the 60, past the 60. Ready?
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now Thomas will come in motion right. Here's Lawrence.
Give me that.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And the offense, they've really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that carry. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He completes it to Hunter. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
First down, Jacksonville.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
From the shotgun, Lawrence over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Inside give to Davis. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So the kick from here, a field goal, would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 1st down carry for Davis. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And that's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence to throw. He dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for his 1st down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, this.
Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter with career touchdown number 70. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3 because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Take right open.
Lawrence will throw. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Jaguars, 1st down.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He finds his man complete. It's Schwartz. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A dump off for Davis. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 2nd down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if there he goes, right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Jaden Blues, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Down the right sideline. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas.
That's not for that, though.
77 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And down inside the 15 it goes. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's got room. Down the sideline he goes.
Good.
He may go. Touchdown.
Down there, safety, 1 and 2.
A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jags are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
2nd and 4. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one too low. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Come on. That's not 68, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he is caught. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 3rd down and 13.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
18 Rattler.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Trap 60. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
They'll look to throw here. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
It's another good play.
And he's going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Jesus.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up.
Here we go. 18, find it. Trap all 80. Warriors 70. 60 Everett. 69. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Blue. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside
That's
the
right,
15,
boy.
just a yard or two shy of the 10. For conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
19, Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Back to throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He hits me, too.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers to get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
On the ready.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he'll be forced to dive forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before
Dean underneath, bro. What the smack? A pitch?
A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
Let's go.
At the 47-yard line.
11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Over the middle, open is Thomas. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Davis. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now Lawrence.
And the safety coach let his ass off. That's the shit I'm talking about. What's the safety back there? He's covering it.
Great effort there.
Why is he back there if you're not going to let him blast him? Like, boom. He should have blasted him right there.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Cowboys 38. Jaguars 35.
Should be able to blast him, bro.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 1st down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Okay,
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Gets this into the hands of Blue. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. 145 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
At the Jaguars, 35-yard line.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw.
Get it.
That is incomplete.
Crazy, bro.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone.
Clicked on the corner. Give me my shit. I should have clicked on the damn wide receiver myself.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh my God, that's
It's gonna be
crazy.
intercepted.
That is crazy.
And the Jags will take over here at their own 14-yard
I think
line.
that gets inside and it just Milton is 5'11".
Trying to open up a
He's got him on my
two-score lead here in
right.
the 3rd quarter.
He's 5'11". There's no way. Palmer is 6'3".
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking
Stop
up,
that
but it takes just one bad decision
That's
to throw
bullshit.
things off the rails.
The
way
Jacksonville
hit.
offense
Speed
set
on
to
me.
begin
Shit.
their next drive. This
Palmer
drive
shit,
here beginning
95.
probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated
You just
after getting
doing
up
it.
6 the last time on the
That's a
field.
damn tight
And
end.
frankly, it's just a bit of goals in a lot of ways because they know
Oh, that
they're
fucking
motivated.
cross
They
shit.
both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
That shit out.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Lawrence to throw. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he will cover up as he's touched
Dude,
down after a
like
short
10
gain.
inches.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. You swing it out to the back on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Lawrence. Right back to Davis. It's complete.
There you go.
5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill.
Lawrence going to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And he will get this.
I'm getting cocky now.
For a Jaguar
Trying to strip the ball.
Brian Thomas.
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
Of the afternoon.
That's fire.
And the Jaguars have taken
Y'all
the
got a
lead
couple
here in the
bullshit
final
shit on
seconds of the
that.
3rd quarter.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights.
That's
And
fire.
that will make this a 4-point game.
Got a couple bullshit shit on nuts. That's cool.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You gotta bounce back.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
It's it. Maybe going too much of that shit. Little ass.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the
This
last
shit's
time out.
Show you boys who you really is.
Because even the best
For
in the game,
quality.
you're going to
Show
have
you boys
games
who
where
you
it just
really
doesn't
is,
go
bro.
right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. He has Hyatt over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
14 yards.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit. It's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 70.
Now Blue trying the right side. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 166 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Ready.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Viking 18. Ready.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
7, 18, 5 here.
And 3.
7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 19 type.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is
damn,
on target.
you got hurt ass fucking lead, man. Fuck wrong with you? You trying to get out the game early and shit. Fuck you keep getting hurt in the 4th quarter.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
You're injured 99, motherfucker. What the fuck you getting injured for in the fourth quarter?
And
2 games in a row.
chance to return this one.
Just to get the fuck out the game.
For a touchback.
Weird ass
Jaguars
fucking
come to
dude.
the line to start their next drive.
What the fuck you doing that
We
shit?
certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Bro, he got like 13
So the
chances.
completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Up the middle to Davis. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he will have a Jaguars first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down.
30 left.
In motion right is Thomas. Here's Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Like his offense, you got to change my offense, something like that.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team
Wow,
relaxed.
that's something I see.
That is caught by Hunter.
Damn.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards.
They should have declined
it.
it.
And I have to think that the official is
These
thinking
people
to
dumb as
himself,
fuck.
did
Did
I just hear
see
that
them
correctly? Did you decline
Yes,
that
how
one?
could they decline
I
it
can
too?
think it was that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to
Why
take
would you not
the
decline?
penalty each and every time.
You get 5 yards if you
Completion good
accept.
for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches
Yeah.
and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And he'll just throw this
Oh,
one over in the way of
did
the
he not run out of bounds? What the fuck?
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced
Oh,
throw.
bro, get the fuck out of here.
chances
Can I
of a
tell him
comeback.
that?
That's the right call
That motherfucker look like he ran out of bounds.
to just throw that one away.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Again, it's Lawrence.
That safety's soft as
Travis
fuck.
Hunter.
They don't have
Second
it. It's
touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have taken a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes
just
hands
standing
now in the
there,
fourth
man.
quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Look at these dumbass niggas.
So
Bro, what the
fuck? Very costly, not what you need when you just
These dumbass niggas, bro.
Because this now has a chance to
Like,
really
what the
snowball
fuck?
on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that
That is
score back.
fucking ridiculous.
So 1st and goal, 6
Jesus
points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hey,
That's
11, 11. 13, 11, 11. Silver.
Now Lawrence getting this ball out wide for Davis. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And the kick here, no good, but a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into.
Oh my God!
Down
This
here in the 4th, and that
game.
personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity.
He missed the kick, but I've been running to his kicker all fucking game.
Point after, right
He
down
ain't
the
ball
middle.
shit.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
That's crazy.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
These niggas, bro. These niggas don't want the
This
ball.
fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Defense can't stop shit. I went in the offseason and said all these players. You got a couple of them that's ball.
Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Looking to throw. On the RPO. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
At the 22-yard line.
That's out quickly to Hyatt. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too much.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Here we go. This is 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Done, it's done. Hey, I'm gun.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's good.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A dump off for Davis. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Davis. And Davis, he's not going to get there. Unable to make it to the yellow line. They stop him short. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal?
4th and goal.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
He did that play on me all fucking night.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points.
He did that shit on me all night. He got 2 of his touchdowns like that. Damn. That dumbass fucking kick return when my niggas don't even want the ball and shit. Man, fuck this game.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's
only right, bro.
It's an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So for Jacksonville, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I done got this dude. This nigga ain't really done shit. I done paid all that bread to this nigga, and he got 1 pick. It's like 5 games. I gotta get him going back in his offense, because that's our offense ain't shit. I got all these weapons and don't know what to do with these motherfuckers, but that's offensive line killing me, bro. They can't block shit. And my defense for the 2nd game in a row has done nothing. Trash. Crazy.